Hey guys, so really sorry about last week. I kind of ran out of time to post a video. I was studying for a math test, believe it or not, but I ended up failing it, so totally not worth it. So I'm going to try to post a bonus video where I talk about my ending thoughts for Abundance of Catherine, so y'all get to punish me. And so come up with a punishment and I'll do it in my bonus video for all of you. So this week is Paper Towns. I love Paper Towns. This was actually the first John Green book I read. I became a nerd fighter not long before this was published. So the day this book came out, I got in a car and I drove around town trying to find a copy of this book, but my local Barnes & Noble didn't have it yet. So I was driving around to a bunch of other stores. We went to like Walmart and Target and like looked at all the books sections and couldn't find it anywhere. So it was actually several days after the book came out that I actually got a copy. And it was my first exposure to John's writings. I knew him as a video blogger before I knew him as a writer. So to me, I really enjoyed being able to see or be able to read somebody I've seen before in video form. And I really like the lesson in this book because I feel like it's really fitting to people of the internet. The story of this book is to imagine people complexly and to see them from all the sides beside the way you view them. And people on the internet, we have the power to edit ourselves before we publish things. We have the power to present our best foot forward, so to say. And as we admire people on the internet, things look nicer the way we view them than probably the way they really are. And I think that's something a lot of people forget when they're dealing with internet celebrities, and it's something we need to be conscious and aware of, that the things you see on the internet may not be the accurate presentation of what it really is. And so I really like that Q is kind of you're in to see Margot, and Margot's not really that great. She's kind of a whiny bitch, and just that manic pixie dream girl stereotype. And the way Q sees her, though, you want to like her, you want to be in love with her, as Q is. And I really enjoyed reading their adventures together at the night they went out and did all those things. And right now I'm in Orlando, and they were talking about like a Publix, which is a Florida centralized grocery store. They're talking about the SunTrust building in downtown, and like driving down I-4, which I drive down every day to get from my apartment to work, breaking into SeaWorld. I drive by SeaWorld every day on my way to work. So like it's a lot of fun reading this book while I'm in Orlando right now. So maybe I'll try to film a video next week from one of those locations. So yeah, I'll do that for you guys next week. And I had friends who were like Margot in that, oh, let's go do this thing. Don't be such a pussy. We're going to do this. It's going to be awesome. And I was definitely more of a Q and like, aren't we going to get in trouble? And so I have a couple of stories that are definitely relatable to their adventures when they did all that fun stuff. But you know what, looking back now, like, I'm glad I did those fun things, because that's something that you can kind of only do when you're young, and you can't really do later as you get older. So I'm glad I experienced those things, and like moments of, oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna get caught, and we're gonna die, and our parents are gonna find out, and then we're gonna die. So yeah, sometimes having a Margot influence isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it is good to kind of put yourself out there and do the crazy thing. And yeah, I guess that's it for the first part of Paper Towns. I really love all of Q's friends in this book. Radar and Ben are just freaking hilarious, and the Black Santa's line cracks me up every time. I just love that trope so much. And thanks, Madeline, for including video from Lee Khan of Lauren singing that song. That song was definitely running through my head as I was reading it earlier today, and I'm probably going to go listen to it again now. So I'll see the rest of you later this week. Annika, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, come up with punishment ideas for me so I can do that for y'all. See you next week.